in the whole country. What do I mean? You've got loads of little hills, you've got loads of little mountains, but you've got, say, like 5 prominent ones, and from them highest peaks, everything's down and slanted. Everything. Now it might go like, say you've got the highest peak in Newcastle or Scotland or whatever. So let's look at Scotland. What's the highest peak in Scotland? What's the highest peak in Scotland? Well, whatever it is, the point I'm making is right, is we can all be on this side, but none of us can be on the other side because there's water. So if we go from south to north, we're going uphill. Now it weren't tarmacked, and it weren't all these mad roads that are being levelled out and elevated and all this mad. You'd have pure rocks that you'd have to climb over, like you have everywhere else. So from London to Land's End, let's say, that's a hill. The other side of that hill is pure water. So you don't know what was living on the other side of the hill. If all us from London to Land's End are living on this big hill that we don't understand, we think we're flat, when we could be like this. Serious, mate. We all think we're living on a flat thing when we could all be living on a big gigantic mountain on the side of it. And the further you go north, the higher you go, and then it'll come to a stop. You can't get any higher, and then it's all downwards then. But once you go down, you're stopped because it's a mass with water. The more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Think about it a little bit. Yeah, look, if you had a hill, and at the bottom of the hill, about 5 foot, there was water, and you walked down the hill, stood in the water, and then it was flat, well then you'd know that's the end of the hill, wouldn't you? You come down the hill, you end up in water, and then everything's flat, so you can walk through the water to the other side. You know that's the end of the hill. But if I walk down the hill, and it keeps on getting deeper, and now my head's gone under it, and I'm now getting lost under there, well, then you know. The hill continues underneath the water, don't you? Jessica, and if you think about it, if you just look around around our country, we're surrounded by water. It doesn't mean we've got brick walls around us. It doesn't mean we've got 100-foot straight walls and the water comes up around the edge of the country. It means the water's come up the mountain. And when the tide goes out, it goes out the mountain, and then you can go deeper. That's right round the country. It's like everywhere's flooded below our feet. And we've worked up the mountain to get away from the flooding. And it's not long now because we're all at the top of the mountain. And the water's at our feet, isn't it? Don't let it get your head in a mess. Don't let it get your head up. It's just to provoke thought. If I can open your mind, that's a good thing. If I can make you think about stuff the way you've never thought about it, that's a powerful thing. Jackie! Oh, I'm hungry. I'm a chocolate monster today. Got Scouts and Oz saying phone Noah's Ark. Why? Why have you legged it to Australia, lad? Your pants, did you? Think Liverpool's not for you? Never mind, lad, there's loads of people like you. Think you're an international drug pin. How are you, Kim? But you're probably plumbing in Australia. The doctor 4-6. Debating if Earth is on a giant mountain hidden by water. Share you. I reckon. What do you reckon? Do you reckon it's going to rain this Abbey? Got a thing out today. I found this box. Had an iPad in it, a gimbal, one of them Alexa type thing. Oh, imagine it. All virtually brand new. Thought, what a find that is, Dad. Okay, just take it around the office. Take it around the office, see if they know. They didn't know anything about it, but it's just in the office. Raspberry Rebel, you have a good point in your theory. It's good to think outside the box, lad, instead of being told what the government expects you to believe. But if you use your common sense and you use your intelligence, not your school, your proper intelligence, it makes sense to me. Think about it, mate. Let's look at Dubai. Would you be able to do that on flat land? Think about it, mate. Would you be able to do that on flat land underwater? Don't think you could, you know. Now you could build up like steps, but I don't think you'd be able to just build flat in the water and then build like that. There must be a gradient that they built on to make it flat. Am I making sense to you? Some of you will be on what I'm on about. So even like Dubai and all that, they're on a mountain, aren't they? Alright, so if you took all the words, let's just try and find out something. Let's see how much water's on the land, and then see how much man-made water's on the land, because there's a difference. You've got God's water, and then you've got man-made water. So if you look at your windows today, off the rain in the last 2 days, wherever you are, you'll see that dirty chemical residue left on your window. That's man-made water. That's not like Christ-given water, if you get what I'm saying. So I've just asked, right, Daz, can you travel? Yeah, mate. Just can't afford to. Got a passport and all that. Had it for ages. I've always planned to go travelling like Ireland and places, but then my kids have come. So shit, as I say, priorities, isn't it? Yeah, so let's have a look. There is a massive amount of natural water on Earth, roughly 332.5 million cubic miles, or 1.386 billion kilometres of water. It covers about 71% of the surface, but 97% is salty. Salty water off the earth. Well, let's just ask this. How much unnatural Did you know AI uses water? Come on. Have you seen how much water AI uses? That's mad, that. I'll come back to that. How many unnatural, let me just spell that right. The amount of unnatural, polluted or unstable water is difficult to quantify precisely, but the vast majority of Earth's water is naturally unusable for humans' consumption. And a significant portion of the accessible fresh water is polluted. Here is a breakdown of the water on Earth. What's locked up fresh water? So you've got natural salt water, which is unusable, and that's 97% of the water. Then you've got total fresh water, which is 2.5% of the Earth's water is fresh. 2.5% of the Earth's water is fresh. Wonder what billionaire's got that in his garden, eh? Some bought the land round there and built a house over it. I'm telling you. Locked up fresh water, unusable. Of that 2.5%, roughly 69% is locked in glaciers. Locked in glaciers in the ice wall. And ice caps. And 30% is deeper groundwater, making over 99% of all fresh water inaccessible to humans. Wow! 99% of all water is inaccessible to humans. We're drinking out the 1%. That's mad, that, me, when you think about that. Isn't it? Listen, a significant portion of the 1% of fresh water available for human use in rivers and lakes is too polluted or contaminated to drink directly. This is why it must go through mad processes, innit, before it gets to us. Let's just see what's the best water to drink. What's the best fluid for humans to drink? What's the best fluid for human, what do you call it when you've got a powerful human? Optimism. What's the fluid? What's the best fluid for human optimism? No, it's not optimism, is it? It's called something else. Something like that, though. What's it called? Do you know? Let's get the stalker and his firm out. Do any of you know what I mean by that word? Optimisation. That's it, optimisation. What's the best fluid for human? Optimisation. Yeah. For human optimization, there is no single best fluid. Instead, the ideal choice depends on the specific performance pillar you are targeting. Well. Specific performance pillar you are targeting. And here's the pillars. Cognitive focus. That's a powerful one. Physical endurance. And rapid rehydration. So they're the 3 pillars for optimism. Optimization, actually. Optimization and optimism is different. For cognitive and productivity optimization, if the goal is mental sharpness and sustained focus, specialized nootropic beverages or functional drinks are often considered superior to plain water. What the fuck's that? Does anyone know what that is? Nootropic beverages. It's given us a few examples. Green tea. Green tea contains synergistic combination of caffeine and, you know what? Let me ask in the spiritual aspect, eh? So I've just spun it, and what I've said is, in the spiritual world, what is the best fluid for body, mind and soul? Let's see what he says. Who's he? Me phone? I've given him a name, Darren Gee 2. I'm Darren Gee OG, that's Darren Gee 1, and that's Darren Gee Taboo. In the spiritual world, the best fluid is often considered to be water, specifically when it's activated or charged with intention. Though various herbal exhalers and traditional waters are used to target different layers of the self. Is it? No. So what does this mean? In the spiritual world, the best fluid is often considered to be water, specifically when it's activated or charged. That means it's been in a copper container? I reckon. I don't know where all my faces are coming from, babes. All my babes in there. I don't even know why I've just said babes. Must be the chocolate turning me all fruity. How are you, Tara? From the mountains, eh? From the mountains. So we are, listen, structured, easy water. Believed to have a more organised molecular arrangement, like a liquid crystal. that resonates with the body's energy field. It is said to improve cellular communication and energetic flow. What the fuck? Where's this water come from? I'm taking some lists. Yes, Kim. Jesse. Structured EC water. We'll find out what this is in a minute. Because imagine if there's a water that can give you an hard-on that can break through copper locks. You'd be a key surgeon, wouldn't you? Believed to have... Let's see what it is then. Right, the next one is intention charge water. The full is structured easy water. Intention charge water. Based on the work of Dr. Masaru Emoto, many believe water responds to thoughts and words. Speaking affirmations like love or gratitude into your water before drinking is a common practice to align your internal vibration and your desires. Well, that's the real purpose why you used to pray before you ate your food. So you'd pray and then eat the food, and the food would have a reaction on you. It weren't really to ask for blessings to eat. I've heard about this loads of times. So basically, if you get a bottle of water and shake it before you drink it, it'll have a better effect on your body. If you just have a glass of water sat still on the side for a bit and then drink it, it's got no whatever the fuck happens with it, no frequency in it. But if you get a key and tap the glass, you'll see the water start going. That's a frequency. Drink it while it's like that. We get encouraged on the bottle of drinks, don't we, to shake it, but not water. It's weird, isn't it? When we should be shaking water before you drink it. Got moon water. Someone mentioned moon water. Moon water. Water placed under the light of a full moon is used to enhance intuition and emotional healing, while new moon water is used for new beginnings. Oh well. So what do I do? Just put a glass on the floor. What do I do to get moon water? Just get a jug and put it on the... Do you need a copper jug, do you reckon? So it takes the frequency. Beyond drinking, specific fluids are used to cleanse the spiritual body. So we've got fluids that can cleanse your spiritual body. Florida water. A traditional citrus and herbal cologne used in many spiritual practices like hoodoo or Santeria. For energetic protection, cleansing sacred spaces and resting one's aura. What the fuck, mate? Agua fluoride, often used in baths or as a spray to shift energy and clear negative influences. Water's powerful, isn't it? Herbal soul elixirs. Herbal infusions are used to bridge the gap between physical health and spiritual alignment. For the mind, focus and clarity, green tea, L-arginine for relaxed alertness, or infusions with rosemary or ginkgo are used to sharpen focus and creativity. For the heart and soul, peace and love. Heart and soul, peace and love. Rose petal infusions and lemon balm are celebrated as healers of emotions, helping to restore balance when feeling overwhelmed. Rose petal trees are very rare, aren't they? And they only flower every so often. So if you go and get rose petals and lemon balm, and infuse them in hot water and then drink it. I'm going to start doing some of this, you know. Why? Because I fully believe the water's not going through. And when there's something in the water, it goes through. Holy basil. This is what they call it, mate. For spirit connection, holy basil, Tulsi, is considered magical in Eastern traditions for its ability to help the body and mind deal with stress while acting as a balancing tonic. Do you reckon that's what that is? What all the boys drink in them gaps? She sounds like it's basil or something. Or just say it's Eastern traditions, don't it? And she teas are Eastern, innit? So look, target body, vitality, structured alkaline water, spiritual benefit, improved hydration and cellular energy flow. Mind, target the mind, clarity, rosemary or peppermint tea. So I've just had peppermint chocolate. Do you reckon that has the same thing effect? Clears mental fog and inspires inspiration. Rose or lavender infusions heals the soul, comforts the emotional body and lifts the spirit. I've had lavender for years. So when I was in jail and couldn't go to sleep, gone to the doctors, and the first thing they wanted to do was put me on the meds. So I'm just having murder with them going, no, I want the natural option. But what's the natural option, Mr. G? Lavender oil. Get lavender oil, mate, put it on your pillows, you're going to sleep. Honest, don't put too much, it does your head in. Just put a drop on there. Spirit cleansing, Florida water, topical ritual. Clears stagnant or negative energy from the aura. Well, what the f is that and where the f is that drink? That's what I want. Florida water. That's what I think it is. I think I've got a little bit of mess going on in my aura, which is keeping all these little divvies clinging. Yeah, Sharon. Well, that's on my shopping list, Florida water, and you'll see me drinking Florida water from now on. You'll see me drinking quite a few different waters from now on, to be honest. Like you have already. Sparkling water with attitude in that. Because this still water, even that, there's only 1% water available to us, and look at the fucking kip of it, what they're giving us, mate. It's bath water with chemicals in it. Isn't it? Yeah, so I think, can you live on fruit juice? Let me just ask this. Can you live a healthy life just on with the only fluid being from juice? While you can technically survive on fruit juice alone for hydration, experts generally agree that it is not possible to live a truly healthy life by doing so. Well, so excessive free sugar intake. When fruit is juiced, its natural sugars are released and classified as free sugars. The same type found in soda. Fucking hell, didn't know that.